What's up, Terabytes? I'm Tara with Tara Simon Studios, and today I'm going to be doing a social distancing Sing Better in Seconds for you. If you guys don't know what Sing Better in Seconds is, if you're new to the channel or new to this series, we release a Sing Better in Seconds every week for you, and it is my way of proving that anybody can learn how to sing, and particularly better in seconds. So today we're going to be calling up a guy named Nikola. Hope I'm saying his name right. He's in Italy. And if you want to be on the next Sing Better in Seconds and see how being my vocal victim is for the day, all you have to do is make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and like us on Instagram. And on Instagram, there's going to be pictures of me and there's going to be a hashtag social distancing. Put in the comments box of that particular post why you want to sing Better in Seconds with me, where you live, and just a little blurb about you, who you are, where you live, and why you want to sing Better in Seconds. Without further ado, let's call Nikola. Hey, Nico, how are you?
Hi, how's it going?
Good. Can you see and hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, awesome. So nice to meet you. So tell me how old you are, what you do, and where you are in the world.
Well, first things first, I'm right now in Italy.
Okay.
And actually I'm freaking out because I'm so excited.
Aww.
Well, let me preface that I wasn't used to sing before I found out your channel because I was afraid of what the other might have thought when I sing. And thanks to you, I've learned that during all the highs and lows of life, we can sing songs to express every aspect of the life journey. And it's literally essential to our happiness as well.
Wow.
I underrated the concept that singing is just freeing, and it's all about like flying with our voice without overthinking too much.
Yes, you are so profound actually for such a young man. That's amazing and so true.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I mean, I was inspired to sing so much just after seeing your videos.
Oh, that means so much to me. Thank you so much, Nico, for sharing that. You're such a sweet guy, and I'm so excited to hear you sing. So tell me, what chorus of a song would you like to sing for me today that I can help you with?
I would like to sing chorus of the song Let Her Go by Passenger. I don't know if you know the song.
I do. I love it. Sing whatever key you want. We'll do it a cappella, and then I'm going to give you some tips and tricks to hopefully make you sound better.
'Cause you only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go.
Yay! That's so interesting. So Nico, you're one of those voices where, you've heard the saying, don't judge a book by its cover, right? So you're one of those voices, no joke. I mean, guys, weigh in the comments box. You know that it's true. When you hear Nico speak, you're like, oh, I have an idea of how he's going to sound, and then he opens his mouth to sing and you don't sound anything like you speak. And
I don't like my voice when I'm speaking, so I take it as a compliment.
Well, it is, and I actually don't mind your voice when you're speaking either. I think it's very nice and rich. It's just lower. Your voice is lower when you speak, and it's so much higher and more nasal when you're singing, and that is actually very much closely related to the way that Passenger sings. He's got that very interesting, almost character voice to his sound, right? And I think you're influenced by that too. And a lot of singers do this, guys, for those of you who are watching. When you listen to songs like Nico's listening to Passenger here, it's very tempting and probable, actually, for you to start emulating the tonality of the singer that you're listening to, because if you like the song, you usually look up to the artist, and anytime there's admiration there's also emulation, right? So you're wanting to kind of take on the characteristics of that voice, which isn't bad. Everybody's influenced by someone, right? Or some people, multiple people. And so that's not a bad thing. What I want to get you to do, and I think actually you chose a good key, and this song is not about range, it's really more about style. So there's two things that I want to give you to have you do it again that I think are going to help change and yet enhance the tone that you're singing in, okay? Because this song really is all about tone. It's about the emotional feel of the song. It's a melancholy yet wistful song. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is deal with your consonants, especially the letter R. And there happen to be quite a few in this. Like, you only need the light when it's burning low, only hate the sun when it starts to snow, only know you love her when you let her go. Okay, those four in particular are what I would like to focus in. And I'd like you to, in your mind, change the R to an AH. I'm sure if you guys have watched me long enough, you've heard me do this and sing this way. You probably have too, yeah?
Yeah.
So what does that do? It gives us more space. It keeps us from swallowing back our word. And it also allows more breath to come forward, which is the second thing that I'm going to tell you that you need more of. So this guy, the way he sings this, and I think it's appropriate based on the lyrics of the song, is he adds breath into his tone. So, oh, you only need the light when it's burning low. Huh, huh. There's air in there, okay? So it doesn't need to be pushed or forced forward. In fact, the volume doesn't really need to be large or booming at all. Think of it as like you're singing in a studio vocal booth instead of on a big stage with no microphone. You want to picture yourself as already being amplified so that you don't have the pressure of pushing the sound out. What that's going to do is it's going to make you sing a little more breathy while still inputting the tone, because you're so tonal, you have such pure tone that the air is going to actually lighten it up in a pillow cushioning your head kind of way, not in a volume decrease way. It's just going to soften, but not necessarily volume wise. So we want more breath. Okay, and so I want you to be thinking of that, like, I'm already amplified feeling where I'm like holding up a microphone to myself. I don't need to amplify. And you're also then going to be taking the R's and moving them into A's. So, oh, you only need the light when it's burning low, burning instead of burning. Only know you love her when you let her. That's what you were doing. Only know you love her when you let her go. I started way too low, but AH, okay? So if you can't think of both of them at the same time, that's okay. Just focus on one or the other, or if you can think of both, yay, awesome. And let's try it again, whatever key you want, but we're doing breath and we're taking out our R's and we're making them AHs. Yes?
All right. So I should add more breath also, like...
Yes. So sing it like you're lullabying a baby to sleep.
I'll try. Cause you only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow.
Yeah.
Only know you love her when you let her go.
Okay, stop there. Stop there. Only know you love her when you let her go. Give me go.
Go.
Go. G-O-H. Go.
Go.
Better. And you hear how your vibrato came out more too? So do that phrase, only know you love her when you let her go.
Only know you love her when you let her go.
Yes, much better. Good. Okay. So that to me does two things. It's the twofer. It adds more breath because you've got more space for the sound to move through, and it also takes away our R. So sometimes it takes me as a coach vocalizing what I want from you, you trying, and maybe sometimes even failing for me to say, okay, this is how I'm going to get both of those things out of you. And this was the way. This for you really worked, in my opinion. If you guys agree with me, click and comment in any of the comments below. And Nico, I know that feels super awkward for you. I know it feels like counterintuitive, you know, but that's sometimes what improving your voice is. It's finding new habits and new ways of doing things that of course feel uncomfortable because you're not used to doing them. I mean, it's just a new way, and it takes time to build that habit into your muscle memory, into your body. So I'm gonna try one more time from the top with you, okay? I want you to put your hands here to remind yourself to drop all the way whenever you have a chance. And if you see me kind of cheering you on, keep the length going, okay? Yeah? One more time from the top. You're sounding much better. Good job.
Cause you only need the light when it's burning low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go.
Good go.
And you let her go.
Yes. And do you know what's funny about that one? You raised the key like a few notes. Did you notice? No,
I
didn't.
was too nervous.
And I know
I have the muscle memory wrong, so I was concentrated in your indications.
yes.
But
No, honestly, I think that happens a lot, guys. When your voice knows that it's now getting something of what it needs, in your case, space, it was like, oh, well, I can sing higher. I can go higher. Let's just start higher. And that's what it did. You didn't even mean to. So your voice is then steering you in the right direction, saying, oh, I have more of what I need. I can perform more. In his case, in Niko's case, I can sing the song higher. It's a great indication of proper technique, because singing is based on two things, guys. Phonation, which is singing, is based on two things: space and support. It's the main two S's in which all other things are built upon. And you just gave your voice one of those big two S's, okay? We haven't even dealt with support yet. We don't have time to, but you just gave it one of the two huge things. So it was 50% more engaged in what it needed to be engaged in. And therefore, Niko's voice was just like, oh, I have what I need. I can go higher. That's awesome, okay? A lot of my singers, by the way, who take from me as private students, they'll find that they used to have issues being flat, and then their range increases so much that when they go to sing the same song in the same key, they end up being sharp, which is an indicator that their range is expanding, because it's easier for them to sing that same melodic line. And so then they want to sing it higher because their voices are like, oh, I have more of what I need. Let's take it up a notch, shall we? Right? And that's exactly what your voice just did. Does that make sense?
Oh, yes, it makes perfectly sense.
That's awesome. That's awesome. This is why I love doing this. It's so much fun for me to just give a couple little quick tips and tricks. I mean, I know that it's quick, but I mean, if I can get you to
It's
just
incredible.
yeah, oh, you're so sweet. Well, if I can get you to just sing a little better in just a few minutes, my point in doing this, guys, is that anybody can learn to sing, okay? And it doesn't take a ton of time. It can become a lifestyle. I have students that have been with me for years and they're competitive professionals, right? But anybody can learn how to sing. And if you're someone who's watching and you're like, I want to sing better in seconds, all you have to do is go to Instagram, like our Instagram page, and then in the next picture that we hashtag social distancing across, you just have to tell me why you want to be singing better in seconds, where you're from, and how old you are, something cool about you, fun fact about you. And who knows, you may be just like Niko. I wrote Niko this morning. I was like, hey, you want to sing with me? He was like, yes. And here he is. So thank you so much, Niko, for being the best part of my channel. Yeah, for being willing to do this. I know it takes a lot of guts and it's not easy. So bravo to Niko. Give him some love in the comments box, guys. And don't forget to check out the description box of this video, because there are many links geared towards helping to take your voice from bad to good or good to great. There's the 8-week course, Sing Smarter Not Harder, 4-week course, riffs and runs, Insta reactions, and private lessons we would love to help you guys out in. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Say bye, Niko.
Thank you. Love you.
Bye.